Hi, it's Jill again. I'm just going to continue on my videos of making my 12 scale chateau, and I've been working hard on my dumbwaiter that goes from the kitchen up to the dining room. And the last video I was dealing with the lead weights that I had to try to work out to see if it would work, and I'm going to show you now a little video of how it worked, because then I put a cover over it and you don't see it. I thought I would just show you the inside of the dumbwaiter before I put the front on it. Now, I handled my weights by buying a whole lot of round lead weights and hanging them off a chain. And then of course I needed a longer line, so I drilled a hole, sorry about my finger, drilled a hole in the bench so that the weights go down when they go up and down the hole. So they can go right down to the bottom now, like that. And that means that the cart goes right up to where it's supposed to be on the first floor. So that all works very satisfactorily, and I'm really happy with that. And then my next move is to put the facing and the doors on, and I'll show you those shortly. So I'm back again. A lot has happened since I last spoke to you. We've had this tremendous storm when we had a loss of power for 5 hours. The winds have been tremendous, and it's just been widespread around our area. So if you hear any banging or clattering, you know it still hasn't abated, but we have got our power back. And so now I'll just show you what I've done with my dumbwaiter. I've got a facing plate on it with a little door. And as these are the cupboards that I'm going to be using in my kitchen, I've made the colour scheme the same. And so when the staff put their meals in the dumbwaiter to take it up to the dining room, they turn the little thing and it zooms up here. Just take that off so you can see it, and the weights pull it so that it stops there. So the next lot of staff upstairs can open the door and take out the meal. It's got a little bit of fine tuning to do, and I want it to be a bit smoother than that, but I think I'm going in the right direction, up and down. So that's really good. And while I was waiting for the power to come on, I started wallpapering my tower. Now, this is the outside of the tower, and I found this wallpaper that looks like concrete. So I'm really pleased with it. So I've just glued that in place. I'm waiting for it to dry, and then I can cut the window out. So that's how it will look when it's finished. And that's what the outside of all the chateau will look like when it's finished. I've got a big roll of it, so I've got enough to last. And so there we have it, my chateau in its making. Not really anywhere near finished, but nevertheless, we're getting there. So I shall see you tomorrow, hopefully, or the next day with a bit more progress. I've got tomorrow, I'm going to do a speech to the Rebus people, who are a sort of a retirement group, and they've asked me to come and talk about my dollhouses. So we're going to do a little footage of me doing that to show you what I do when I'm out there talking to the public. So I shall see you then.